Guten Abend and willkommen, miners. Welcome back. Day two in a row here, possibly three. Like I said yesterday, we're trying out a new schedule here. Gonna probably be doing Mondays and Tuesdays now instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, first Monday stream on the regular now. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit easier for people to get to here and work out a little bit better. Gives me some extra free time as well. But anyways, yeah. So, in honor of the fluffy white bullshit outside and the season of giving, we're gonna be giving everybody some poison counters. Yeah, so we're just gonna try Bant Infect. Like I said yesterday when I was playing Painter, unfortunately, I don't think Jund is the way to go. It's super fun and it's cool and it works, but it's just, even though it's Infect, you're just playing way too fair. I think Bant or just straight Simic is the way to go. The Ajani Sleeper Agent, I'm kind of on the fence about. It seems pretty cool. There are some games where it's mattered. More often than not, it's basically just been a distraction for the opponent in my experience. But we're going to keep jamming it. I've been seeing a bunch of lists, especially from Fenris Cloud, that have been jamming Ajani and been doing well with it. And they swear by it in the control matchups. So, I mean, it's a value engine, and if you can eventually get to the point where you ultimate it, I mean, you don't even have to resolve things. You just have to cast things, and you're going to win. Yeah, we'll take this through a league and see how we do. Quick shout out to everyone who followed since last time. We got Fusion, Reborn, Rev Havoc, Pokemon Go Lovers, Charlotte One Mia, and Austin. Thank you for the follow, guys. And then anyone who hasn't already, go ahead and hit the follow over there on the YouTube as well. Catch the stream and all the past ones. And random gameplay videos. I was in the middle making one, decided it wasn't worth it because I was just running into a wall. It was with Jund Infect trying to do like kind of a breakdown of it, but it just wasn't working out. But I think I'm going to do the dumb thing, and with everyone bitching about Mono White Initiative, I am going to play it and see if it really is as mindless as everyone says when you're the pilot. So I'll be working on that, and hopefully that'll be popping up here soon. But yeah, like I said, drop a follow over on the YouTube to see when that goes live. And then, like I said, all the old streams as well. But let's take Bant Infect our league and see how we do. Have some fun, talk about the weather. Hey, we got our first glimpse of snow today from what is supposed to be like a week-long storm/blizzard thing, culminating in a high of -7 on Thursday. So the week leading up to Christmas out here is going to be fucking shitty. So, but we'll see. Hopefully, ends up not being that bad. Got the in-laws flying out, so I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. It may not happen. I have to go into the office, so I'll be getting home later than normal. And with it being the last day before the in-laws get out here, we'll see if I can actually do anything or if I'm just going to be like prepping for that shit. But I plan on streaming tomorrow. Alright, we run the direwolf to start off. I mean, this is basically everything we could want other than a free counter spell to protect our Noble Hierarch. So hopefully our opponent isn't on just like turn one combo. They're mulling to 6. But like, yeah, so like the worst case scenario here is we could play the Misty and just hold up Spell Pierce, but I don't think it's worth it. Especially if they're on like control or something. I think it's still higher upside to run out our Noble. Even if it dies, we do have a backup. It's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Like, the absolute worst thing here would be, like, Force of Will into a Wasteland. So there's something to be said about maybe just grabbing a basic Forest here, but seeing as we don't know what our opponent's on, I don't think it's worth handicapping ourselves that much. Just to try to play around a Wasteland. Apparently our opponent has decided if they actually want to let us finish fetching here. I don't think there is a free stifle effect in this game. Our opponent is taking a full minute. Oh, they lost connection to the game, apparently. So, apparently our opponent's internet is even fucking worse than Cox. So, yeah, I apologize for whatever the hell was going on yesterday. I still don't know what was happening. My internet seemed to be fine. Like, I was able to see shit just fine. I was able to listen to music, no problem, go through web pages and shit. I don't know if maybe there was like some kind of update to OBS or something that I was missing because I restarted the computer and reloaded everything. And today I had to update OBS and like it fucked with my recording stuff. So for some reason like this doesn't end up on YouTube. It's because the encoder got fucked up because I had to rechange it back to my graphics card. but I don't know. We'll see if it works or not. But maybe it was just OBS needing an update or something. So if it starts acting all funky and shit today, let me know. And I'll see that it's clearly something else going on. But meanwhile, I mean, maybe we might just get the round one timeout win and basically just get a bye. You know, just cracking a Misty is so damn intimidating. Our opponent just couldn't deal with it. See how quickly they get back here. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, y'all got some fun plans for Christmas and shit. Like I said, I got the in-laws coming out here, but I've got a couple days off with the holidays and shit. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I'm thinking Mondays and Tuesdays will be the new streaming schedule. Seems like more people want to tune in for those, so I figure I'll make it easier for everyone else. Thursdays weren't doing too well, so. Plus, like I said, it gives me an extra day to get some shit done while the wife is over at spin class, and gives me a chance to be able to play some video games other than MTGO and actually game with my buddy across the street and my buddy Jake. Been playing No Man's Sky with Jake, and it's basically Minecraft in space from what I can tell. And he's already so much further ahead than me. He's like, oh, you need this. I'm like, dude, I'm still like doing the intro quest bullshit. Like, I haven't unlocked any of the shit you're telling me to do. And then I gotta get back to playing Borderlands 3 with my buddy Brian. I think I got to like toward the end of it when it was on, or when I was playing it on the Xbox, and then like shit got on the way, and I didn't touch it again for years. So he and I got it when it was free from the Epic Game Store, and we've been slowly playing through it. Jake was playing that with us, but he got sick of us always running off and doing the side quests and like 100%ing every area before moving on with the story, and he just wanted to like fucking steamroll through the story and just beat the game as quick as possible. Okay, our opponent's back. I think. It says he joined the game again, but he still isn't letting us resolve. So I don't know if... Hey, there we go. Okay, our opponent actually is back for real now. Just casually lost about 4 minutes on their clock because of internet issues, which... I feel your pain. I know that feeling. Even with the fucking Gigablast bullshit, Cox still sucks. Granted, I think my issue is that one day when it actually literally was cutting in and out, I found out somebody ran into the utility box up the street, so I think that was actually the issue. Let me tell you how great the drivers are out here. Okay. So I think our opponent is back for real now. They're passing priority relatively quickly, so... Oh, please don't be discard. Please just be like a ponder. Because I really... Okay, cool. Oh, it's Doomsday. Okay. Okay, so Doomsday isn't the end of the world. So, I mean, the thing is we kind of have to go quick here. There's also something to be said that if they're Doomsday, we might be better off going for just the regular damage kill over the infect kill. We're gonna play the Glistener Elf. We don't really have to worry about them having blockers, so I don't think it's worth spending the extra mana. Yeah, I will drop the Noble Hierarch next turn. Let's just ponder first. See if... Ugh. We're gonna shuffle this. Okay, another Blighted Agent is a little annoying. We need some pump spells, because we're gonna need to be able to close this out quickly. So we do need to find some pump spells. Alright, are they going for the Doomsday is the question. I'm gonna guess so. Yeah. Alright, do you have a counter backup opponent is the question. Hopefully they don't. If they do, I think we're just dead. Alright, they had the Force of Will. Fuck. Okay. So the question becomes is how the fuck I mean, depending on how they set up their pile, if we draw a Force of Will, we could try to force the, whatchamacallit? The Thassa's Oracle? I was unfortunate that they had the Force. Alright, I mean, it looks like a pretty standard Doomsday deck here. Goes to 8. So yeah, we need a counter. Inkmoth Nexus, that doesn't do it. I'm assuming we're just dead. Maybe we luck out and they picked a slow pile thinking that we might have a counter. But I doubt it. We're probably just dead here. Womp. I'd be very surprised if they did a slow pile here. We're at least gonna make him like work for it. Ideas Unbound. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a slow pile. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they got it. Alright, so how can we fuck them up here? So endurances are coming in, and Johnny can come out. Bring in Flusters, and Johnny can go bye-bye. They don't really have targeted removal, so we can probably take out the Vines of Asswoods. Yeah, let's just try this. They just happen to have the Force of Will, so I mean, sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. Shit happens. Alright, I still really don't like Endurance, to be completely honest, but there's also something to be said about maybe grabbing Collector Oofs just so they can't use their fast mana, but it's probably not worth it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this game goes. We'll see if we can get it out here. Hey, thanks AA704. Thanks for stopping by. Honda is taking a while to sideboard here, so I don't know if they're having internet problems again, or if they're just trying to figure out how to sideboard against Infect, because I'm one of the few people running this fucking deck, so no one knows how to sideboard against it. Alright, we're back. Oh, if I had a land, this would be great. But I don't. I mean, we're keeping. As much as I don't want to, I think... Shit. So, do we put the Ponder to the bottom? Do we put the Invigorate to the bottom? I mean, we're not dropping Blight Age until turn 2 anyway, so I think we can put the Invigorate to the bottom because we have the redraw. So, I mean, yeah. Invigorate to the bottom. Nabla. Let's go. So we can kind of tempo him here with this Daze if we need to. I'm hoping this will get him or something. Starting off on a basic Swamp. That makes me think they have a discard spell. No, they don't have anything. I guess I could add a Dark Ritual, but... Oh, so this is interesting. So I think we just run out the Blighted Agent because we need to get a fucking clock down. We need to be able to start attacking. And we can hope that if they do have extra mana, like if they're trying to play around in days, we can hope that Brainstorm will find us something we can, like a Force of Will, to be able to pitch. Or did our opponent just keep a bad hand? I suppose that's a possibility too. Or they're just one of those people that likes to play in their second main phase instead of their first. Spoils of the Vaults. We're going to see if we can counter this. Okay, we did counter it. We are going to brainstorm, see if we can find something useful here. Berserk is good. Put back Ink Moth, put back Berserk so that we draw Berserk. And then we can shuffle and ponder. See if we can find either another counter spell or a pump spell and hope that they don't have any counters. Put back. So no matter what I do here, I'm only seeing one deeper. Whereas if I grab the Ponder, I can see one deeper. Or I can just straight shuffle and hope I draw something relevant. I think we keep the Brainstorm just so that I have it at instant speed. Get in. They did keep a one-lander, so... Okay. So we know we're drawing the Ponder. Ooh, Opposition Agent. They were trying to get spicy with that. So I know I'm drawing a Ponder. I think it's still correct to do this now. Set up what we're going to draw so we know the two cards that we're drawing instead of just one. You don't really need the Glistener Elf. So we'll put those back. We'll draw the Ink Moth Nexus. Now we'll Ponder. We're probably going to shuffle unless something else in here is actually any good. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Jesus, okay. I mean, luckily our opponent's not really doing anything, but shit, these are some terrible draws. Probably should have used the Noble Hierarch for the Ponder, but that way if they found a way to deal with my Blighted Agent. What are they doing over there? Alright, so they found the Dark Ritual. I'm assuming that means this is Doomsday. Yep. Alright. So I need a pump spell, and so far they haven't any counter magic, so that being said, they're gonna have to set up a pile that they can actually get the mana for. Then again, who the fuck knows what's in their hand? Well, it's taking a while to decide how they want to stack their pile, which is fine. I guess we'll see if they brought anything else in to think about next game. They brought in Shouldered, brought in opposition agents. So alright, give me something good. Jesus Christ. Oh. If they somehow have a slow pile, we win next turn, but I highly doubt that they've made a slow pile. I mean, they still gotta find a way to get double blue, but I mean, it's possible. Especially if you put a bunch of fast mana in. Wait, did they really just make a slow pile? What the fuck? Okay. I mean, this is lethal in a couple different ways, right? Okay, let's see how many counter/removal spells you have, opponents. Did they really make a slow pile? Fatal Push. It's the one thing I didn't play around. Okay. Does that mean that they have the kill next turn then? Literally looks like a one-off Fatal Push. I mean, I'm sure they're probably just going to pop off here now that they're going to be able to have 2 blue mana, but yeah, okay. They got it. That was just unfortunate how many fucking lands we drew, just flooding out hard. Alright, whatever. We did this the last last stream. We started out 0-2 and then proceeded to win out from there, so we can do that with Infect. It's fine. Unfortunate. I'm 100% chalking that up just to fucking whatchamacallit. Excuse me. Chalking that one up to variance. Like, that was an insane amount of lands to draw in a row. And that first game that they had the Force of Will is just unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, we won the die roll up against Nyx. We can keep this. This ain't bad. We got Force of Will, we got Blighted Agent, and Inkmoth Nexus. So turn 1, we can just play Misty, hold up multiple counter spells. Turn 2, Inkmoth, Blighted Agent, and still hold up a Force of Will. Assuming we don't need to blow 2 counters on turn 1. So, I don't hate that. Alright. Oh, kept 7-2. Alright. Let's play the Misty, pass the turn. Are they on Manaless Dredge? No, they're on Reanimator. In that case, then... we're gonna play a little slower. Because I need to be able to keep up multiple counter spells here. If they're on Reanimator. Well, we might get to see a classic example of why I think Endurance is a bad graveyard hate spell. We're not gonna let it. He's gonna name Force of Will or something. Like, a blind Cabal Therapy is always Force of Will. And we can't let them have it. Alright, so we got the Force of Will, we've got a Brainstorm. So hopefully we got good defenses against whatever the fuck our opponent's doing. We just gotta not... okay. We just gotta get to the point where, like, we actually draw pump spells and we just fucking flood out again. Animate dead. Okay, I like Become Immense. Put back Heath, put back Become Immense. We're gonna force this. And the funny part is we can force next turn. Or, like, this turn. Or Become Immense. Let's not show off our white yet. I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Like, even if... because this represents lethal next turn. A Reanimator typically doesn't have kill spells game 1. I mean, we're shields down, but we're presenting lethal 2 different ways next turn. And even if they reanimate this Archon, we can make our Inkmoth a creature to sack it. So we should be in a good spot, regardless of what they do. And if we can squeak out game 1 against Reanimator, that's huge. But like I said, I have a feeling... yo, thanks, Zezix? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so as long as they don't have a way to kill this Blighted Agent and deal with the Inkmoth Nexus, we win next turn. Because we can survive an Archon, because like I said, we can just animate the Inkmoth Nexus, let it die. Opponent is deep in the tank trying to figure out how to get out of this, I think. The other thing is if all they have is like a single kill spell, but like Reanimator normally doesn't. I also think with Mono Black, I don't know. It doesn't look like traditional Reanimator with Cabal Therapy in there, so. But. Not sure why that's in there. Maybe to like reuse reanimation effects or something? There's Lake of the Dead. Okay, they're gonna try to get something back. I'm assuming this is a Gristlebrand to try to draw into something. Oh, Sarah's Emissary. I don't think we have a way to beat that. Fuck. We literally don't have a way to beat a Sarah's Emissary. Fuck. Well, here I was thinking we were going to squeak out game one, but apparently not. Alright, so against what are our opponents doing? Best part is like I said, they don't really have any targeted removal. We're gonna get to see how bad of a card Endurance is as a fucking Graveyard Hate spell. Specifically against Reanimator style decks. You're gonna get to see every reason why I think it's a bad card. Alright. Opponent's finally back. This doesn't save me from a turn 1, but it can save me from a turn 2. This feels so wrong to keep this, but we're going to. We're going to hope they just don't have a turn 1. That's all we can do at this point. Alright, they kept 7, which isn't good. I don't want to run this out, because I want to be able to hold up the Swords to Plowshares, but I need to establish my mana. Targeting me. Okay. I'm assuming they take this. I'm gonna guess they take the Swords to Plowshares. If I had to take a guess. Takes a Glistener Elf. Okay. Does not care about the Swords to Plowshares. Got it. I mean, don't play the forest, so they don't know what we fucking drew. There's no point in swinging in. I need to hold up the white mana, even though they know about it. Oh, what are they gonna get? Sarah's Emissary named Instant? Like, they know about both of these, so... What? Villas? That's interesting. It's a very interesting choice. That's some spice in this Reanimator deck. Can honestly say I wasn't expecting a Villas. Again, we are just not drawing any fucking pump spells, but... Collective Brutality. Checking a current Silex. See if they're willing to pay for it or not. Okay, they are. That's fine. Yep, do your thing. I'm guessing this means they have a reanimation spell. They're gonna get Villas back to try to snipe down this Inkmoth Nexus. So I need pump or protection spells. Grip Trap. What is this? AX, exile, destroy each non-land permanent. Okay. Activate only as a sorcery, so that's actually fine. Current Silex really doesn't do a ton against us. Jesus. They can exile our nobles, which slows this down to a one-turn clock. Alright, sacking current Silex. So I gotta hope that they don't have Fatal Push. Put back, put back. I could have gone for lethal, but I want the protection from Force of Will and Bladed Agent. I'm willing to go a little bit slower for the protection. I don't give a fuck about that, right? I mean, we're still gonna counter it, but... Alright, we got there. Holy shit. I don't know why they kept the hand they did, but... 1 second, y'all. Hi. Yeah. I know. Well, stove is clean, so you don't gotta worry about that. Alright, I'll see you when I go. Love you too. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. I forgot that I switched up my streaming schedule. I have no idea why our opponent kept the hand that they did. I mean, we're keeping this. As long as they don't have turn 1 discard for this Endurance, I think we're pretty good. I'm assuming they take the Endurance. This is why Endurance is a bad graveyard hate spell. This is 100% why Endurance is a bad card. It's weird that he keeps going for Villas. Unfortunately, we're playing a little off curve here. I really wanted to get this Hierarch down, but we can't. We need to hold up this fucking Brainstorm. Because we need to hit a Force of Will or a Daze. Okay, so we hit the Force of Will. We are still playing hella off curve. Check the brainstorm. Hopefully they don't have shit. Because we don't have shit. Hopefully they don't have a follow-up for Villas. Okay, doesn't look like it. It does look like they kept a one-lander. That sucks. Oh, and ew. Okay. I don't like that this is giving our opponent a turn. I really don't. But hopefully they just kept a hand that was like all in on that. Alright, go ahead, Grief Mate. I don't know what they're gonna take. And they say we ain't got shit, so. I feel like the smart move is take the Noble Hierarch. No, they take the scale up. Jesus Christ. Oh, I mean, we get Endurance back, which is something, I guess. That is an 8-8, though, which is kind of annoying. We do have a way to let this Blighted Agent survive. It's a little unfortunate. Shit, we don't have the mana for this. If we draw another land, we can just kill with Ink Moth Nexus. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Okay, hold on. Pay 2 life. This is going to draw 2, going after the Blighted Agent. I actually think we're kind of okay with this. We'll let that go. Going after this. Okay, so basically we want to land off the top is the big thing here. Alright. Land off the top, please. Yep, we'll take our 8. That's fine. Land off of the top, for fuck's sake, please. Okay. I mean, we don't got a fucking choice. We're going for it. If they got a Fatal Push, they got a fucking Fatal Push. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck. They have mana now. Shit. We'll see if they get greedy. Yeah, it's just pay mana. It's not fucking... So they're waiting. Do we want to... No, they're not going to fall for the Berserk. Are they going to go for it now? Yep, they're going for it now. God damn it. Yet again, proof why Endurance is a bad fucking graveyard hate spell. Now they just gotta hold up fucking mana and we just can't do anything. Yep. Yep. And they just get to draw fucking mana, and they get to just fucking draw cards. Dark Ritual into what? A Grief? Take my Berserk? Yeah, we're dead. We're just gonna concede here. I don't care what people say. Endurance is a bad graveyard hate spell. Like, it just is. But, I don't know. We should be able to repeat what we did last time and just go fucking 0-2 into 3-2. So, we'll keep playing. But, no, I still stand by that Endurance is a bad graveyard hate spell. I don't care what the fuck anyone says. It's not good. There's no reason that card should be, like, $70 or $80. It's a bad graveyard hate spell. Alright, Bonsheen. At least we're winning die rolls. We're gonna keep this. We got 2 infectors. Hopefully one of, well, 3 infectors. Hopefully one of them survives. Alright, first one down. Is this burn? Or are they just gonna bolt this? Or is it mono red? Oh, they're gonna vote. Okay, it's mono red. They're invoking a fury. So the funny part is I could actually let this live. Or we're just gonna let it die. That's fine. I'm a little... Okay, we drew the Force of Will, which is nice, because I am a little worried about a Blood Moon here. The nice part is we know they don't really have just 1-drops. Blood Moon? Trinisphere. Fuck your Trinisphere. Alright. Fuck ya 3-ball, bitch. See what we can find. See if we can find a way to... Here. I don't hate days. I guess put back these 2. Swing in. And then we'll shuffle if we need to. Alright, so they don't actually have anything going on at the moment, which is nice. Shuffle shit away. We will grab a basic, just in case they do Blood Moon us. Another Blighted Agent. Not terrible. Run another Blagent. I would really like some goddamn pump spells besides just Disintegrate. I'm curious what our opponent capped if they're not fucking doing anything. So next turn I theoretically have lethal. We'll have to see what they do. Alright, they found double... What could they have? Is there anything that has double red at instant speed that can actually do anything here? I mean, I think we just go for it, right? Like... Yeah, I mean, we just try to go, okay, apparently they didn't have shit. Alright, that was an interesting win up against Mono Red Prison. That's not how this normally goes. We can grab that. Bring all this removal in. Johnny doesn't seem super good here. Turn scale up. Our 1-drops are a little iffy. Should I maybe take out the prismatics? I mean, this can deal with some of their shits. I don't know. Become Immense does get around Chalice, so I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Maybe trim a Spell Pierce, trim a Daze. Maybe leave the Dazes in, trim both of the Spell Pierces? Or something like that. So this isn't terrible. I've been got before by shipping away turn 1 protection, and we've got a redraw spell, so I think we're going to keep this. Because if they try to do anything too fast, we can just fucking force a will it, and then we can also... And a Blighted Agent, I don't hate that. This also gets a... This gets our mana going. Oh, we still got Daze and Force of Will up. I'd like a land. Like a fetch land for a basic would be nice. Okay, Chromox. More mana for what? 3-ball. So we're gonna stop the 3-ball again. Because we are severely mana restricted. Again, a land off the top would honestly be the best thing. Ooh, Berserk. Alright. Oh, thank God. Alright, lands are good. Yeah, we're gonna keep our mana going here. Unfortunately, we are getting to the point now where, like, if they just evoke a Fury, we have a problem. If they just, well, now they actually have the mana to just actually cast it, too, and pay for the fucking days. Which is what it looks like is happening. Shatter Skull Smashing. X equals 2? Yeah, we gotta let it go, unfortunately. We definitely are fetching right now, though. Because we need something other than just lands coming. Alright, well this is lethal if it survives. In Days We Trust, apparently. We're just hoping they don't have shit and they blew their whole fucking load on this. Okay, Chaos Caves Adventurer, that's fine. Get the initiative, boy. Go get your basic. What are your last 2 cards, opponent? Is this a 3-ball again? Well, the nice part is there's nothing they can do here that stops this, so I think we actually just win here. I think we got there. Because there's no free red spell that they can cast that doesn't require a pitch. So I think we got there against mono red. Which actually feels really good, because this is historically one of the worst decks I play against. I just need to make sure I don't fuck this up. Alright, we got there. Alright. Like I said, we're just repeating what we did last time. We went 0-2 into fucking 3-2, so... Feels good to be mono red, though. That, like I said, historically, that has been one of my worst matchups. You're fine. Alright. We won every fucking die roll tonight? We cannot keep this. This is kind of risky, but I think we're going to keep it. Put days to the bottom. This feels really bad if they have like a turn 1 removal spell. Or if they just like force will this. Alright, opponent's line to live. Alright, green into this Nettle Sentinel. Okay, so we're up against elves. Let's force them to have it. Like, let's force them to block. See if they're willing to lose their Nettle Sentinel over this. What? They didn't block. What? Okay. Okie dokie. We can take out a Johnny, take out Elements. They don't really have targeted removal unless they're that like weird Golgari version of elves, but if they have Nettle Sentinel, they're probably not. Let's try something like that. I can't believe they didn't block. I really can't. That seemed like a huge mistake. Don't have a land, so we gotta ship it. Gotta ship this. Oh, we're keeping this. Put a land and a Potter to the bottom. So they don't know that we have swords. Ooh, they are the Golgari version. But the Seiju, interesting. Okay, and they're gonna get to see what we have. Takes a Bladed Agent, which I guess is understandable. So they are not the straight combo version. We're just gonna run out of the Glistener out before they get a chance to discard it again. Wait, they know what our hand is here. Hopefully they don't just have like... Okay, so they just played the Beseiju. Wirewood Symbiote. Okay. Daze isn't terrible. Ooh. I like all of these. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to shuffle something away. Let's do Ooh, can I do that? Hold on. No, it won't let me. Okay, whatever. I guess Berserk's probably the least important of all of these. So we don't super care. We will 100% kill this Wirewood Symbiote, though. Because this allows for shenanigans. We're basically just playing the game of try to keep the board clear, I think. Yeah, we'll counter that in a heartbeat. We 100% will fucking counter that. Unless they have like a fucking Elvish Spirit guy, but I don't think this deck plays them. Alright, so now we need pump spells. We can take care of creatures. A Grist is mildly problematic. But they have another one. We need pump spells, or we need a blue spell to be able to pitch this Force of Will. I think we're going to go ahead and just swords this, just to get it out of the way now. Don't let them know that we're just sitting on a land and a Force of Will. I'm curious what they got if all they did was play that. So that's something they can't play. I'm guessing it's a natural order. Alright, they got a Nettle Sentinel. I mean, I guess we're gonna blow our pump spell. Did they learn to block? Yes, they did learn to block this time. Oh, it's a fucking dismember. Okay, that's a problem, I guess. I was not expecting a dismember. I'm curious why they paid extra mana for it, too. Interesting, alright. So, we need to find an Infector. It's an Infector. Back these two. Korean Ranger. Okay. So we got some nice little defenses set up now. Okay, I don't hate Inkmoth Nexus. But there's a part of me that wants... I mean, we can do all of this, actually. Okay, the exact wrong card for this. But we'll have multiple ways to inflict infect damage, assuming that hopefully they don't draw their natural order. Ooh, Allosaurus Shepherd's a problem. That does allow them to start pumping their shit. Costs 6, doesn't it? Oh, they still have that. Fuck. Okay. That is a problem. Well, luckily they don't have trample, so we are going to jump in front of this Korean Ranger so that they can't do that again. Okay, so, I mean, we're just going to play double Blighted Agent. And we're both basically just in top deck mode now, so... Okay, that's annoying. Swinging for 3, yeah, we'll just take 3, that's fine. If we hit a pump spell, they're just dead on the crackback. Well, they're not anymore. Well, they might be, depending on what we hit off of this ponder. Scale up does it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's 7 for 10. All right, all right. Well, like I said, we go 2 and then went out from there, apparently. This one's for all the marbles now, so let's see how it goes. All right. So, I mean, we're just kind of solidly 2-3ing all of this shit, so, like, it's not a knock against the deck. I don't know. Infect is still just not very well positioned currently is the problem. It's just how it is. Like, I think I looked it up. It was like almost 30% of the meta was Delver and Mono White Initiative. So let's look at that real quick. Yeah, we're looking at almost 30% of the meta is it Delver and Mono White Initiative. So, all right, who are we up against? Hey, we finally lost a die roll, and whoever, wow, we got paired up against someone who's fucking 3-0 and is currently double queuing in Modern. I mean, I think we keep this, but if they're 3-0, how much you want to bet they're on fucking Delver? Either that, or they might be on Mono White Initiative. Like, I feel like our matchup against Mono White isn't as bad as some other decks are. So, we'll see. We've also got the Force of Will. We got a bunch of counter magic to be able to help us out here, so I don't hate it. This is not Mono White. This is most definitely not Mono White. They're gonna grief us. What do we want to pitch here? I feel like we probably want to pitch the Ponder. This might be a Reanimator. This might just be like Grixis control bullshit. What did they pitch? Okay, we're up against Reanimator again, which is mildly problematic. If we draw another land, this is a turn 3 kill, though. This is kind of aggressive, but we're fucking going for it anyways. I admit this is aggressive. Whoops, hold on. I'm assuming this means that they have a discard spell or a reanimation spell because they were trying to get something in the graveyard, but I am far more concerned about what they're putting in the graveyard than the reanimation spell. Okay, Dark Rit into what? Exhume. Okay, so a grief isn't the worst thing in the world. We have the Inkmoth Nexus, so we can get around it. I'm assuming this means that they take the Glistener Elf. Yep, takes the Glistener Elf. Do they have another spell? No, okay. I would very much like another land, so then turn 3 I can just kill him. Either that or another Invigorate would be nice. Alright, gets in. Okay, they have another land. Another Inkmoth isn't bad. Actually, that does it, doesn't it? Okay, so typically black-blue Reanimator doesn't... Well, I mean, most Reanimator decks don't have main deck, whatchamacallit. Hopefully they're just, like, flooding out on lands here. They've only got one card in hand, so they shouldn't have removal. They could have a counter? I don't know. We're fucking going for it. Like, they have one card in hand. what are the chances it's a fatal push? Like, if we get blown out by a fatal push, we get blown out by a fatal push. It is what it is. Alright, we got there. We squeaked out game one. And now we are going back to me saying how much I hate Endurance as a graveyard hate spell. Bringing the swords. So, traditional Reanimator doesn't have much as far as removal is concerned, so I feel like I can probably take out the Vines of Vastwoods without really having to worry about it. I mean, they could have the Dismembers. We did get blown out by that last time. Let's trim the scale up. I really don't want to trim any of my counter magic, though. I think we're relying on counter magic more than spot defense, so I think we run it back like this. Okay, this isn't bad, as long as they don't turn one us, which is a very real possibility. If they kept to 7, there's a very real possibility to have the turn 1. Okay, they're gonna Thoughtseize us, so I'm assuming they take the Spell Pierce. I'm assuming. What's up, Mary? Is your mom home? Yep, your mom's coming home. Really? They take the Blighted Agent? That's concern. Oh, because they have a Grief. Okay. Now they're going to take the Spell Pierce, I'm assuming. Yep, there goes the Spell Pierce. That makes more sense. Hopefully they just kept like a discard heavy hand. So, unfortunately, we're floating out now, which is not good. Maybe we just F6 through the turn. We're not hiding anything. They know we have nothing. We can pitch to a force, and we can't possibly have a daze. So, we'll see where this goes. Hopefully they don't actually have any reanimation or anything, and they just have discard. And animate that, okay. I mean, luckily all they're taking is the Berserk, and it does make this Grief smaller, so... Okay. I don't hate Inkmoth. So our clock is faster than theirs at the moment, and they've only got 2 cards. They can discard us all they want, because we have nothing going on in hand. It's just lands. They can't take any of it anyways. So the big thing is going to be is, are they able to get another big thing in the graveyard, or no? Well, now we have multiple Infectors, which is nice. It's not going to tax our mana as much, because we can just play Bladed Agent and not have to worry about spending a mana to animate Inkmoth Nexus. We're kind of just hoping that they don't draw shit. I mean, the nice part is their deck does have a lot of air in it. But, we'll see. They know what our hand is, so we're just going to have 6 through the turn here. Like, if all they want to do is discard us, I'm totally okay with that. Discard away, opponent. Come on, opponent. Do your thing. So as long as they can't get anything else big out on the battlefield, I don't hate where we're at. I don't like it, but... I said our clock is faster than theirs, so... I think we're at the point now where we kind of want to just keep holding on to cards. Just to try to bait them into, like, discarding us, because we don't care about this Glistener Elf. We just need to make sure that they don't get something else big in the graveyard to reanimate. Like, a pump spell here would be fucking tits, so... Okay, I mean, we're just holding par for the course here. Actually, fuck. Okay, I already... it's not actually any more damage. Next turn it would be more damage. I'm about to fetch just to try to thin our deck a little bit here, but... Hopefully they're just flooding out. Like I said, if they get something else big on the battlefield, we're in trouble, but... Or if it... I should correct that. If they get something big on the battlefield that deals with Blight Agent, like if they can get a Sarah's Emissary, we're just kind of fucked. And go ahead. Take my Glistener Elf, that's totally fine. I don't care about that in the least bit. Actually, hold on. Turn off all... I think I am going to fetch at the end of the turn here. Just because this is kind of insane that we're just flooding out. Just to try to thin our deck a little bit here. Since we have another fetch land, I think it's worth it. There we fucking go. Okay. What are the chances they have removal? Just to be safe, we're going to swing in with everything. Because it really doesn't matter. Like, we'll swing in, and we'll try to... I mean, I don't think it matters which one we target. Alright, we got there. But like I said, apparently we just 0-2 into the 3-2, so, I mean... Shit. Alright, well, we're comfortably in that 3-2 dream over the past couple of streams currently. We've been going at this not that long. What? I know it's bad EV or whatever, but let's go ahead and open this treasure chest, and then we'll pop into another one for funsies. Open one of these. Let's see. Okay, 25 play points ain't bad. Twilight Mire ain't bad. So, yeah, I don't hate the 25 play points. Twilight Mire's nice. I like the filter lands. I really wish we go back to, like, Lorwyn Shadowmoor. Like, that is the plane I would love to go back to if we could. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Let's hop into another one. See if we can get a repeat of last night where we just get 2 3-2s. At least play a couple of matches here, see if we can do a whole league. Well, we'll find out. Alright, where is an opponent? Come on. What we're saying here, let's look at the, Alright, let's see. I recognize Tony Scapone, Strifo. Urza the Planeswalker, I've seen his name before. Frodo BG, I've seen his. I don't recognize most of these other ones yet. Alright, got an opponent. We are up against Cyrus Bales, who's currently 2-1. Winning the die roll again. So this is super, super tempting. Because I've got so much defense, but I have no blue mana. Man, I want to keep this, but I gotta chip it. I mean, this is a turn 2 kill if they have literally nothing, so I think we're keeping this. We also have a second Glistener Elf. So, opponent's keeping 7. No discard, no removal. Opponent, do not have anything, please. Let us turn to you with a bajillion Invigorates. I will give you 9 health, please. I will give you 9 life. Just let me do it, opponent. Alright, run out. Run out the Gelf. See how this goes. Alright, opponent. No interaction. Just like play land, ponder, and don't have Force of Wills or anything. Badlands. Okay. I'm assuming this is Reanimator again then. Behold my Invigorates, opponent. Opponent just says lol. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure opponent's probably on Reanimator. And he pump spell. Nobla. Oh, okay. Nobla does it too. Assuming they don't have Force of Wills. I should get a turn. I should get a fucking turn 2 counter on here. There you go, opponent. I gave you 6 life. Enjoy. I need to get a turn 2 counter going or something. Okay, so we don't know what the fuck our opponent is doing over there. I'm assuming this is Reanimator. Like it's probably wrong, but it's just my assumption. So we'll board thinking it's Reanimator. It could be just like Mardu control, Grixis control. I mean, we really don't know what our opponent is doing over there. But we're going to pretend that it's Reanimator for now. And we're going to see where this goes. The one problem about winning games so quickly is you really don't know how you're supposed to sideboard against them, which is mildly unfortunate. Our opponent is also taking their time to sideboard, so either they don't know what to do, or I don't know what's going on over there. Okay, okay. So I don't hate this. We're a little weak if they got the turn 1, but we do have a swords. So, and we got double Glistener also. If they just turn 1 Thoughtseize again. Okay, we're gonna see what they preference here. Okay, they take the sword, so I'm assuming that means that they are in fact Reanimator. Another Ponder. Because we don't have to turn 2 anyways, I think we're gonna Ponder to try to find like a Force of Will or something. Okay, Daze. We're gonna keep the Daze. Oh, they're Turbo Depths. Okay. I was not anticipating that. I mean, we're hand or shields down, but okay, so they don't have another Thespian stage at least. Elvish Reclaimer can find Thespian stage into a Shadow Spear. Okay. Let's ponder first. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Grab the swords. Don't shuffle. So what? If they have the Thespian stage, they can go for it next turn. If they don't, they've still got to wait a turn. I think we're just going to wait, and then we're going to go for it next turn. Because we want to hold up the Sword Splashers for sure. So that we can deal with a Merit Lage. Okay, they had the Thespian stage, so it's actually relatively good that we didn't go for it. So a Crop Rot for like a Sajiri step is mildly problematic. Grab a Sab. I should have double checked. We have two Savannahs, right? Yes, we have two Savannahs, so I can go ahead and play this to make him think that I don't have it. So like I said, like a Crop Rot. Actually, they don't have the mana to do it. I'm also gonna set them down 2 lands too. Because I've got to tap everything to be able to do the Dark Depths. Do they fall for the trap? No, they don't fall for the trap. Okay. So are they waiting to be able to hold up a Sajiri step then? Looks like maybe. Ghost Quarter, okay. So this theoretically lets them hold up. Whatchamacallit. Okay, Daze is very good. I do not hate that at all, because that'll allow us to be able to daze the Crop Rot if they go for it. Block with a Reclaimer, okay. That gets a tutor out of the way. They might go for a Maze of It to try to shut down the Exalted triggers. Okay. Let the Reclaimer die first. Okay. They're looking to make it a 3-4. Kill that. Unfortunately, this does mean that that gets to live. But we have another Glistener Elf, so... Yeah, they were going for the Shijiri stat. But this turns us into a 0-4, so... It does allow them to tutor again. But... Wait, how did it get first strike? Oh, they gave it protection, that's how. Okay. Well, I got another one, so we're fine. No Urza Saga, so now we've got a couple of problems here. I would very much like either an Inkmoth Nexus or a Blighted Agent now. Okay, I actually kind of like Endurance here. Because this is probably going to kill their Elvish Reclaimer. They will get to get one land out of this. These Saga tokens are going to be a problem, though. It does allow him to tutor out another land, though, that we already got rid of. What do they grab? Probably another Dark Depths. Luckily, this can block a Dark Depths for a turn. Okay, they get the Thespian stage. Does that mean they have a Dark Depths in hand, then? They are going to be able to get like an Expo map next turn, though, so that's problematic. Mox Diamond, so they're just trying to make a bigger Urza Saga, then. Until they can go get... Okay, yeah, so... Their Saga token is going to be big enough to block this Glistener Elf. That is unfortunate. I wonder if they're going to copy their Urza Saga just to have an endless stream of tokens instead of going for the Dark Depths kill. There's very much a possibility of something they could do here. They're thinking. No. Alright. I'm assuming this means that they're just gonna go get Dark Depths. About to say, yeah, there we go. So they're gonna go Dark Depths. I mean, we've still got a shot here, is the funny part. Yep, so there's the Dark Depths. We're gonna play the Dark Depths. We're gonna copy the Dark Depths. If we draw another Swords to Plowshares, because we still have one more, we have a shot to squeak this out. Into a Vampire Hexmage, okay. Which is fine. So we need our last Swords to Plowshares. That is an Invigorates. That doesn't do it. Alright. I mean, we're going to see if they block. If they block, we'll scoop. I don't see why they wouldn't block. So now we know what they're up or what they're doing, so we can actually sideboard appropriately. If for some stupid reason they don't block, we got this. Like, maybe they fuck up and they just click through the turn, like, oh. I mean, they've got a free block in multiple ways. I don't know why they wouldn't. Okay, they're gonna block with Emmerich or Dark Depths? So what, this buys us a turn? I mean, this buys us a turn. This shrinks it down to a 13-13. Now it's just an Emrakul instead of a Barrel Age. And like I said, this buys us a turn to try to find Swords to Plowshares. Go ahead, take our thought. Take our days, buddy. See what we've been working with over here. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the Barrel Age, which is to be expected. Swinging it with just Lazy Boy. And there's no point in blocking it. We're not dead, so I just gotta trample. Opponent is at 50 life. Source Splashers? Spell Pierce, nope, okay. Now we know what they're doing, though, which is nice. So we can bring in more removal. Bring in the Prismatic Endings. I think we want to go up speed now that we know what they're doing. I don't think the Spell Piercers are particularly relevant here. Collector Oof doesn't seem terrible. Take up a Commandments. Trim a Days. Try something like that. Okay, so we know what our opponent's doing. Oh god, if this had a land, it'd be great. I guess we keep this. There's no point in keeping this Force of Will. We're just gonna play the Misty and pass. We're probably gonna discard one of these. They might actually just take the Invigorate, honestly. But we'll see. Okay, Pithing Needle is annoying, but not the end of the world. Because I'm assuming they're going to name Inkmoth Nexus, and we can get rid of it. Yeah. Oh, shit. We just got. That's annoying. Well, I wasn't thinking they would name Misty Rainforest. That's for fucking sure. There's Dark Depths. Into a Hex Mage, really? We're gonna lose this because of the fact that I didn't fucking fetch. We're gonna lose this because of the fact that I fetched. We're gonna see if they're willing to make it, I guess. Let's see what they do. Are they willing to do it? Fuck. Alright, see if they're willing to do it. Yep, they're willing to do it. This buys us a turn. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I clicked the wrong fucking button. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was a loss because I didn't fetch, thinking they would name a fucking fetch land with, whatchamacallit, Pithing Needle. That is on me. Alright. I was thinking too much about them stopping our game plan, not playing land destruction against us. Alright. Well, we lost the die roll. I mean, this is a pretty quick become amends, but we don't got shit else going on. I don't think we can keep this. Okay, we can keep this. Let's put the Berserk to the bottom for now. Assuming this is probably control base off of that, which is going to be rough for us, but... we're going to try to run this out. Try to get this out now while we can, hopefully. Because we got the days for backup. We're hoping this allows us to be able to play Vines of Vastwood and Ponder next turn. Assuming that it's not just, like, pending for one. Which it probably... yeah, this is control. Ooh, Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, yeah, we're gonna attempt to daze that. This is Hammer Time or Stoneblade or something. Okay, it worked. That's very good for us. Into an Inkmoth Nexus? I want to ponder, but I need to hold up this fucking Vines of Vastwood. Hopefully they were like hardcore trying to stay on that fucking... oh, it's 4-color control, okay. True Name Nemesis. That's annoying. Not the end of the world, but annoying. So I guess we're all in on... I guess we're just gonna run out both. See what they can figure out. Because this gets through the True Name Nemesis. I'm very concerned about them having Umezawa's Jit, though. Because that's just gonna fucking wreck us if they do. They're pondering. Source of Plowshares. Ah, shit, we can't. Never mind, okay. Well, it gets the swords out of their hands so we can hopefully keep this Inkmoth Nexus alive. Into a brainstorm. Did they shuffle? Chooses to shuffle. Okay, so they did just blind shuffle. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, alright, opponent. Well, you know what we have? Oops, wrong color. We have another Ink Moth Nexus, friend. I don't particularly want any of these is the problem. We're gonna blind shuffle. Okay, Berserk isn't bad. Was this a... What did I just say about Umezawa's Jet? So basically, I need an Invigorate, and I need for them to go after this Glistener Elf first. Alright, they're going after Glistener Elf, so basically I need an Invigorate, is what this comes down to. That is not an Invigorate, and yeah, we're not winning from here. Not with an active Umezawa's Jet out. What did I say about Umezawa's Jets? Bring in Oofy, bring in Force of Vigors, take out Become Immense, bring in Pending, bring in a Johnny, take out Force of Will, take out Daze. Against fair matchups, you don't really want them anyways. Maybe we're gonna Become Immense back in. I try something like that. Well, that sucks. What did I tell you about an Umezawa's Jet? This will keep. They're mulliganing already. Hopefully they don't force or just like plow or fucking noble right off the bat. Unfortunately, we're up against fucking hardcore Bant Stoneblade, which I haven't seen this deck in forever. It's actually been interesting. I've been seeing True Name Nemesis pop up a lot lately. The fact that they pause there makes me think they have a counter spell somehow. So I don't think I want to just run this Blighted Agent out blind right now. Okay, I don't hate Spell Peer. I actually like all of this. Let's put back Force of Vigor, Forest for now. Play the Misty past the turn. Because I'd like to be able to play this Blighted Agent with Spell Pierce up. Alright. They're definitely playing a defensive hand here. Alright. Let's see what they do. They're brainstorming. So now they can't pay for a Spell Pierce. Okay, resolves. That's good. Swear to God, bro, don't stifle me. Please work. Oh my God, it worked. Watch, they have a fucking sword plowshares too. You have an STP? No, that is not STP mana. That is Ponder. Okay. So if they didn't have a counter spell there. So chooses to shuffle, draws blind. Okay. Okay, so we theoretically have lethal multiple ways here. So this should get us there. Because even if they force a will that, we've got the 2 invigorates in backup. I think we got this one. Because we can pay for multiple dazes. And we can resolve another. Okay, it doesn't matter. We got there. Okay, so that ended up working. Let's see. While we are sideboarding here, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Apparently our opponent is still sideboarding, so we didn't really miss anything, apparently. Alright, opponent's back. It'd be great if I had lands. Keep this, put a trot back. It's awkward, but we're relying kind of heavy on this brainstorm here, so see if they like what they find. Chooses not to shuffle. Did not like that. Okay, I don't hate Inkmoth Nexus. Pass the turn for now. So we'll wait to brainstorm next turn, or end of their turn, since we got the fetch in hand. Alright, Stoneforge Mystic, we gotta try to counter this. I mean, those are things. Question becomes, are they going to Umazawa's Jit, or are they going to... Put back Elf, put back Become Immense? I'm assuming they're grabbing Umazawa's Jit. Or maybe they just drop a Cauldron Complete and call it good. No, they grab the Jit. Kinda to be expected. Alright, we're kind of just hoping for the best here. I know we're asking for a lot here, but... Okay. So there's just going to be a problem as of next turn if I don't have a way to fucking deal with it. They're very much debating what they want to do here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to fetch. Let's go grab a Sav. Okay, well, we are just going for the fucking overload your defensive strategy now. We're gonna see how many of these they can kill. Alright, they're putting the Jit into play. We're gonna make you have it, basically. Like... Alright, we'll let it happen. We don't really have much of a choice otherwise. An Invigorate would be amazing here. Yep, kills that. They're gonna blow both of them, is the question. No, they're not blowing both of them yet. Swear to God, if they have like a Source of Plowshares here, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright, yeah, it's basically Invigorate or Bust, is what I need right now. It's an Invigorate. I mean, we're going for it. We don't have a choice. We cannot let this keep going. If they have a counterspell, they have a fucking counterspell. We do not have a fucking choice here. We got an opponent. Oh, we had to try. Alright, I think I got time for one more before I gotta get out of here, so... I think this is just what we're gonna do from now on. We're just gonna go 0-2 and then win out. Like, it's just how we play. We win this next match, I guarantee you that's what it is. Just do more 2-3s that go 0-2 and then win out. Modern Horizons still coming to ruin the fucking day, regardless of what format it is. Alright, won the die roll. Against Bubba, who's also... Why is everyone double queuing today? Fuck. We're gonna keep this. It's a little weird, but... We have so many fucking lands. Oh, thank you, Chris Hornet. Thanks for stopping by. We got so many fucking lands. We're just gonna keep it. Like, we've been flooding out so bad. And we've got 2 infectors, which is nice. It's probably a bad keep, but we'll see. Oh god. We found Delver, guys. Doing a Johnny, that's not terrible. I got a bunch of traps. Yeah, fuck it. You're asking for way too much for this Delver to live, or this Blighted Agent to live, but they didn't daze it, which is nice. Just which of their bajillion fucking removal spells do they have? Did it flip? Alright. Got the unholy heap. Really? It's interesting that they're holding that back. Well, we're gonna see if we can get this to live. See if this gets countered. This is kind of like our good card against what our opponent's doing. Oh, it lives. Does that sound good? Invigorate. No, we want the Invigorate, so we want to leave it on top. Because in theory, that means we have lethal next turn, so... Assuming they can't kill the Sajani and they don't have, like, other multiple ways to deal with our Inkmoth Nexus. Which is very likely, but we'll find out. I also could just, like, hit the Sajani so that I can't put counters on the Inkmoth Nexus. But we'll see. Okay, they just got a lightning bolt for it, so... Really? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Again, I don't know what from this deck needs to be banned, but this deck needs to fucking go. The fact that it has been head and shoulders above the rest of the meta for 7, 8 years now. When the fuck did Top get banned? I'm very surprised that they fucking let that wasteland, or they didn't wasteland me right there. That seems like a massive mistake. I mean, they don't know that I have. Like, they don't know that I don't have an answer, but, like, the fact that they let that wasteland happen, or the fact that they didn't wasteland me, is a huge mistake. Because it gave me the chance to potentially have a, Vines of Asswood or something. Into Dragon Rage Channeler, which I'm assuming they're going to play. Our opponent's making some weird fucking choices. That plays DRC. Why are they not going after my Inkmoth Nexus? Back to lands. Fetch. I'm gonna wait so I can brainstorm at instant speed. I'm a Dragon Rage Chandler, because why the fuck not? It's gonna start pondering life choices, apparently. Main deck Pyroblast, because you know that's not a fucking problem. Specifically because of this deck. I mean, maybe we're just looking at our opponents flooding out like crazy or something. I don't know. Yet again, okay. Apparently they just want to kill me quickly, is what I'm seeing here. Like, basically, I'm just looking for a Vines of Astwood at this point. Wow, those are terrible. Dazes aren't really going to do shit here, so we can put both of those back. Yeah, I'm still at the point where I'm basically just looking for a fucking Vines of Astwood. Give me a Vine so I can try to go off. Brainstorm, Ink Moth. Well, I already played a Lamb for turn, so I think... Let's force him to use it. See if they'll go after it. Okay, they're finally going after it. Actually, shit, I think I'm dead anyways. Now that I think about it. Because they've got 5 damage there. Yeah, I fucked up. I'm dead. We'll see if for some reason they decide to hold back on these Dragon Rage Channelers. Because if they don't attack with the Channelers, we might be okay. They're just gonna get the Lightning Bolt back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what from this deck needs to be banned, but something does. Alright, bring in the rest of them. Bring in the discard. Take out the Force of Wills. Take out the Commandments. Bring in the Endurances. Take out the Dazes. Like, try something like that. Alright. We'll keep this. It's got an answer for their Delver. It's got a redraw. Get the Blighted Agent. See how this goes. Okay, plays a Dragon Rage Channeler, so we are going to kill that right off the bat. Like, we go after what we can, basically, is the game plan here. Also, this means that we should be able to get down Hopefully they don't have any counters. We can get down Blade Age next turn and hold back a Vines of Vastwood. Are they going to shuffle? Chooses to shuffle. That's good. Got a Wasteland. Question is are they going to pop it now or are they going to wait? Alright, going for it now, so it gets us off of our Bladed Agent for a turn. Okay, I don't hate Sword Supply Shares. It's not bad. I have an answer for a Murktide Region or like a Delver or something. Hopefully our opponent's just mana screwed. Jesus Christ. Okay. We just keep finding fucking wastelands. It's fucking insane. Got wasteland number 3 opponent? I was kidding. Jesus. You've got to be shitting me. Oh, fuck. Well, at least they're going after the blue source. We have more of those. None of this is good. Opaque Blazant, keep the Spell Pierce. Much I want a better Noble's about to fucking die. And flips to a Lightning Bolt because that's our fucking luck. Brainstorm, close enough. I hate doing this, but we gotta keep it alive. Do you really have a counterspell? I stand by what I say. This deck needs to be fucking banned. I don't know what you take out of it because everything is so good, but it needs to be fucking banned. Fuck it. That was quick. We'll try one more. Okay, so much for our theory of 4 3-2s in a row. See if we can at least end on a higher note than that. That was... Ugh. Like I said, I don't know what needs to be taken out of that deck, but that deck needs to be fucking knocked down a peg. Hardcore. Let's see, when the fuck was top banned anyways? See how long this thing has been fucking stupid. Because ever since Divining Top got banned... When was top band in Legacy MTG? 2017. So we're talking over 5 years of Delver just being, bar none, the best deck in the fucking format. And they just still will not ban anything out of it. Because even when they banned Ragavan, thinking that was the fucking problem, the deck just got better because they stopped splashing a card they didn't fucking need. Alright, Dark Reckoning, and we lost the die roll. See how we can end tonight out. I think we can keep this. We're gonna keep this. It's not terrible. I'd like some more lands, but we got a redraw. We got multiple counter spells. Opponent's mulliganing. What's up, baby? Hi, Nigiri. Come here. Come say hi. Being blessed by the mascot. What's up, girl? Is your mother being boring watching TV downstairs? Good girl. Alright, opponent. Are you keeping your 6? Okay, keeps their 6. Oh boy. Is this mono red? Or is this going to be initiative? Initiative. And they've just got the turn 1 Dungeoneer, don't they? Yep. Oh, Archon. Archon of Emiria, okay. Do the dungeon decks play this normally? Bladed Agent would be fan-fucking. The secret text of Archon, the whole fucking shit entering the battlefield tapped. Fuck. I forgot about that. That second line of text here that I always fucking forget about. We're just gonna go to the next game. We're just gonna get fucking destroyed by this Archon. Call it an early scoop. I don't fucking care. Like, we're just gonna get destroyed by it. Bring in that shit. Bring in Force of Vigors. I don't think we need a Johnny. Trim a scale up. We got so much mana, we can probably get rid of the Dazes. Fuck it, we're 6-1 card special in this bitch. I mean, they were kind of out of cards, but I didn't feel like having to try to slog through that with all of our lands entering tapped. We would just be playing so far behind curve, it wasn't worth it. Also, hopefully this means that our opponent's sideboard's wrong, because they don't know what we're on. Okay, this we can live with. We will keep this. Because we can fuck up an Archon here. Alright, opponent, what are you doing? Okay. This is gonna be a Chalice on one. Do they have another turn one Dungeoneer? Is it gonna be another turn one Archon? Even Mind Sensor. Is that normally in the initiative decks too, or is this some weird version of Death and Taxes? I'm very confused. Okay, don't hit Force of Will. Going to hold on to this Blade Agent despite the fact that I really want to play it. Okay, it just flashes in a Containment Priest. So I think this is just Death and Taxes. Then we'll just hold up this Force of Will. Okay, no, it actually is initiative. Okay. Hopefully we are just running our opponent out of shit to do. Something to kill our opponent with? Almost. Put back, put back. Play the land. Hopefully they don't have shit going on over there. Like, hopefully they blew their whole load doing this shit. Oh, they just have another white plume. Okay. So what? We'll depending on what they do here, we'll trample over for 7. Unfortunately, that's not enough to kill them. Hey. So yeah, so we swing in. They go to 5. It does kill the white plume, but then we're still in top deck mode. We kind of just hope they don't have anything. I don't know, maybe we'll look out and they just won't block. We had an opponent do that once already. But also, we'll at least kill this, so they have nothing to put their fucking Forge on. Okay, he does block. What's the Lost Well do? Scry 2? Okay. So he's gonna get to Scry 2, see what he's got. Liked whatever he saw, so he put 2 on top. I'm assuming this means he's got a fucking Dungeoneer now, then. Element. Oh, he's probably got a fucking Solitude, then. If you put that on Elemental. And here comes Solitude. Yeah. Yep, here comes Solitude. Yep, knew that was coming. Fuck. This is a disappointing second league. Pretty sure this Spell Pierce is probably useless now, but And the problem is like, they can still... I don't know. I don't think this deck is as much of a problem as Delver is, but I'm coming around to the fact that it is a problem nonetheless. Here's another fucking Solitude, I swear to God. Is this really another fucking... You got it, opponent. You got it. Good job. Well, that was disappointing as shit. Alright, well, since I'm fucking 0-4, I'm dropping this league, since it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, so... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Infect is still not well positioned at all. It's disappointing. My favorite deck isn't really viable in, like, any fucking format, which is annoying as shit, but... Oh well. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna send Joel off to... Let's see, is anyone else streaming Legacy right now? Looks like just me in the pit, so I'll shoot you guys off to the pit. You'll have fun over there. Looks like... I don't know what he's doing over there. Actually, it looks like it's over, so I won't send you off to him. I guess I'll shoot you over to Doomwake then. He normally plays Modern, so, anyways, yeah, I'll shoot you guys off there. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I will catch you tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock, since I gotta come home a little on the late side. But, yeah, on that note, I'll catch you tomorrow, and as always, stay salty.